Hey traders, welcome back to today's live trading session, and we're trading crude oil as usual. Now the market is being quite volatile, so without further ado, let's jump onto the chart and see what is going on. Right, crude oil has been a downtrending for the last hour or so, to be precise, half an hour. I was in two positions earlier, but I've closed them both. They were both long positions. I took loss on one of them and make some money on the other. And the profitable one I took just right here at 76.6, and I've literally just closed it before I go live, and that makes a total profit of today about £800. Let's have a look, 839 to be precise, but the day it's still here to make some more money. Right, I did open a one bad position, to be precise, was right here, very immature position. I thought we might be in for a reversal right here, but that didn't happen. So by the time we touched our bottom deviation of the VWAP, I was down about £2,000. And then to salvage the situation, I've opened another trade at 76.6, anticipating that potential bounce of the bottom deviation of the VWAP. And that's what happened. And like I said earlier already, I've already closed that positions. But I did make a little nice profit, and that was £853. Right, so far we have been selling off quite drastically after a little uptrend earlier, and that's where we're finding ourselves potentially testing the support of $76 per barrel once again before we potentially looking to continue the reversal what it's forming right here, or we continue downtrending below the support of $76 per barrel. But we're yet to find out. As we can say, the moment we're probably reversing. But let's wait and see how crude oil will unfold for us today, and see if we can make some extra cash out of it, or if that's gonna be. Now, so far for the week, I've been fortunate enough to generate, let's have a look, from the 17th, I was fortunate enough to generate £4,111, but that's still far from my goal of a £10,000 per week. But like I said earlier, last week and the week before as well, I'm averaging at the moment £5,000 profit per week, and I want to increase that potentially to a good 10,000, so double that up, and potentially after that double it again to a £20,000 per week, and that's gonna take me to £1 million a year. But that's the goal. Whether or not that will happen, it's always down to us as a traders to maximize our profit and generate the most out of every opportunity we see in the market, presenting us with every day. Right, we look to be potentially keep on uptrending after our bounce off our VWAP. But let's see. Well, I could have held my positions, to be fair. I had a profit call right here at the VWAP, but I thought we may be in for a reversal. So then I thought I'll be exiting my trade. I would have been a couple of £1,000 up today. But consistency over maximizing profits. That's the order of the day. Consistency. And that's what I'm focusing on. I'm focusing rather on more consistency rather than maximizing profit. But when I see patterns turns the way I have predicted, then it's a bit painful. As you can see, I've missed out on quite a lot of pips going to the VWAP. Are we gonna meet some resistance at the VWAP? Most likely, as that's gonna become our support. Our resistance, as that was a support once upon a time before we break below it. So let's see what the market has in store for us, and keep on trending. Cool. Now, American stock market has opened, so that's gonna bring some volume. And with that being said, we just touched that VWAP. So yeah, I missed out on a couple of £1,000 today. Amazing. Oh, well, it is what it is. But yeah, I still made 850 quid. So it's not as bad as it sounds, to be fair. Cool. Let me pop down the volume underline. So yeah, that's what we're looking at the moment. Are we gonna break that resistance the VWAP stands for at the moment, or are we just gonna keep the downtrend we have seen so far? Well, let's find out. Yeah, we just met our resistance. We're downtrending as it stands at the moment. Potentially confirming the downtrend pattern and the big sell-off we had earlier right here. So let's find out, to be entirely honest with you. We're here, we're live, and we're gonna have a look of the market. Right, let's go crude oil. And it doesn't really matter to me that much as I don't have any open positions. But still, let's go crude oil. Guys, let me know how everyone is doing today in the comments below. I'm here if you have any questions or if you want me to break down any specific instrument or any strategies you're working on. So do let me know. We continue with the reversal of the bottom deviation, or we continue sliding down from here on, potentially looking to break that support of $76 per barrel. And that's what I'm preaching you day in and day out, and it's the round numbers, right? So you see where the reversal happened? It happened at $76 per barrel, and that is a round number and very strong resistance or support level. In our instance, that was a support, and hence why I've entered my long position there, because although I had a premature long position here, I've opened because I thought we may just bounce off and continue upward from there, but instead we went south. And then I thought I'd probably salvage the situation with another position, and then I went and opened my position right here, 76.6 per barrel. From there on, it's just been reversing to the top VWAP where I should have taken my profit, but I exit prematurely, and that resulted in only £855 or so, to be precise. So yes, let's see how's that gonna unfold today. It's 2:30 and we're live. That is what it matters. We are on for our 100-day live challenge. No messing about, no missing a day. Every single day sharing my thoughts, vision and perception of the market with you, so you can also profit out of it. It's not only myself, and hopefully you can also make that £5,000 average per week. That will be very valuable for some of you. But yeah, I'm aiming now for a 10. So it doesn't prove that easy yet to double up your profits, but I'm constantly and consistently working on that. So I'm pretty sure I'll achieve that within the next few weeks or a month or so. So let's say I'm in for $500,000 a year. Yes, I'm excited, which is good. And we're only short of £800,000 to reach our goal for the trading, and that is a £1 million. So I'm quite far off yet, so not even a quarter of it. But yeah, working hard every day, every single day. So let's see. I think we're just gonna be reversing from the VWAP, probably testing the support $76 per barrel once again. And looking at the market today, let's have a look what is going on with my favorites. Cool. The market, it's quite green today, considering yesterday's sell-off. We had a huge impact of earnings yesterday, so based on that, today looks pretty good, to be fair. Yeah, Coinbase, it's up. Natural gas, it's suffering today. It's minus 1.7% down. It's been selling off consistently from about midday. We're standing about, hey, that's gonna be a good support of $2.7 per barrel, but I'm focusing only and purely on crude oil because that is something I developed a specialties in. And also I like the spread. It's quite a short spread, where with natural gas you have a larger spread, so The spread is the difference between buy and sell. And then obviously if you have a larger spread, then as you enter your position, you'll be always on the losing side. And then it's just gonna take longer for the pips to take you out of your loss and then make a profit out of it. But with that being said, natural gas offers a larger profit because of it's cheaper considering a barrel of crude oil. So you have a better chance to make a huge profit for the same kind of an investment, put it that way. But I'm sticking with crude oil. Like I said, that's my specialties. That's what I've been trading for the last few years, solely crude oil. I've been touching also a natural gas, but crude oil is something I've been dealing with day in, day out. So that's what I'm sticking for. That's what this channel is for. It's actually for a crude oil and how you can potentially profit the most out of it. Right. We're testing our resistance again, I believe. That's the VWAP. Let's see if we can break it or we going south from here. Let me know. What do you think is going to happen? Well, whether or not I'm going to take a trade, I don't know, guys. I mean, like I said, the day it's young. We still got plenty of time, especially within the futures. We do have time till about 10 p.m. UK time, so plenty of time to go to open up a couple more positions potentially. But I'm happy on my £855 for the day. It's not a lot, it's not too significant, but also it's not insignificant profit too. So I may just stick with it and take that £5,000 of this week, 4,111 precisely. But also looking at my trades, as you can see, I've only taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losing trades, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 profitable trades. So that is a very good sign of consistency for myself. Yeah, we're testing our resistance here, and that's what I want to see. I don't want to see maximizing profits, because the more you're trying to maximize the profits, the more loss you're gonna take, because as we know, that's the market. It's unpredictable. It's every now moment, and we don't know exactly what's gonna happen. So I'm always resorting to follow my intuition, my internal feelings, and don't have any resistance when it comes down to any feelings of the market. So for example, I want to open a position, I'm not going to listen to myself, and then the market will shoot off from there and I'm going to miss out. No, I'll open my position, and then as my internal self, it's telling me, Martin, go and close that position. That's what I'm doing, and listening to myself, because I'm building that consistency, and the consistency is something you should always be looking for rather than maximum profits, because then you become make it or break it, and that's not the way we should be trading. We should be trading with the strategy and plan in mind, and always follow and obey to our own rules. And that's what comes down to being more profitable and at the same time very consistent. So yeah, take a note of that. If you think that's not right, let me know in the comments below what strategies are working for you, and also if you think you should not listen to your internal self or your intuition. But yeah, I'm preaching on that because I know how important that is for each and every trader. Right, we're reversing off our resistance, the VWAP. Potentially we're looking for continued downtrend, because it doesn't look like we're gonna break, but you never know. Right, every now and moment up, we gap up. Could have opened a little short position right here just for the sake of the trading, but yeah, just leave it as it is. It's okay for now. Is anyone in this specific trade right now? Let me know in the comments. And then, where did you enter? Why did you take that position? Long, short? Let me know. I'm happy to hear from you. Right. Looking at current sell rate. Excuse me, guys. Quite clumsy, to be fair. Let's go. Usually I don't like trading on Fridays because the market can be quite unpredictable without any sentiments because it can be a large sell-offs, it can be a large, also a push like we had earlier here. Around 10 o'clock we had a good push and then obviously we just had that big sell-off right here as well. So we're looking to break above our resistance and potentially keep on trending up to about $77 per barrel. Or can we break that resistance today? Don't know. No one does. And that's what the magic of the market is. No one knows what is going to happen next. Amazing. Right, I think we're in for a reversal. As you can see, this candle right here, that's a big signal. Now, I'm just gonna open for the sake of it a 100 barrels position for you guys. Okay, let's jump on board of that. I'll just open it right here, place my order. Sometimes I'd go and open a small positions. It's purely because if you don't feel being in the right mind to go and for 100% know within yourself what's gonna happen, then you'll be looking to reduce that size of position. So you don't go all in if you don't have a good indication of what is happening. So you don't really go all in. No, you don't do that. No, you're just gonna open a small position, and then obviously if it turns out to be a loser, doesn't hurt as much. But it turns out to be a winner, yes, you're not gonna make a lot of money, but at least that is a justification of your strategy and your perception of the market. And that's what you want, building that consistency. That is the order for the day. I already told you guys, that is it. Cool. Are we breaking below right here, or are we not? Are we gonna fulfill that order? Let's wait and see. Oh, yeah, we are in a position now. Yeah, that was a strong sell-off as well. So, quite intrigued to see. Oh, we are up 77 pence. Amazing. Cool, you got some more people on the chat. Guys, let me know who you are and are you in this trade. We are currently in a short position with a profit of 77 pence. Not enough even for chewing gum these days. But yeah. Oh, £2. That make it better. May go and get a Greg's later. Hey. But let's see. I think if we go and test the support right here at $76 per barrel once again, we may be in for breaking that support. But are we gonna get there? Because we're currently at this support right here of 76.2. So again, round number 76.20. Again, it proven a support. And that's why if I do enter a position, I'm always gonna enter above those round numbers. And then I'll be aiming for example, a 76.49, or in general, I'll be aiming for a $77 per barrel, which is a big resistance and support. We haven't reached that yet, but as you can see, the support at round numbers, it's $76 per barrel. Now, for those who joined me today so far, I have been talking about how I have opened two positions. One of them as a lose that turns out to be a profit at the end of it. So I've opened up a position here. I went long and I got it completely wrong. And then the market kept on selling off, and then we bounced off the low deviation of the view up. Right, that's where I opened my second position at 76.6 per barrel, as I was well aware that potentially we're in for a little pullback or a whole reversal based on the round number and based on the view up as well, the deviation of the view up. Hey, £7 up. Should have gone with a larger position, to be fair with you, for that sell-off. But it is what it is. I'm currently for the day 850 something up. Let's see. Cool, I'm just gonna close this position. 9 quid. 11. Ooh, sexy. I like that. Cool, yeah, let me show you the breakdown of So yeah, I'm up for the week so far, £4,123, still far away from the £10,000 goal I'm setting myself every week, but I'm averaging about £5,000 per week, which is fantastic, and I'm trying to increase that to potentially £10,000 each week. Now, it doesn't prove very easy to double up your profits, but unless you double up your position, right? Of course. But with the same position, double profits, not so easy, but not impossible as well. Cool. I think here we may be in for another pullback or a reversal. To be precise with you, let me just do this one like that, so it's not distracting too much. I'm really considering a long position right now. I just like the setup. Probably breaking above 76.1. Keep on uptrending, testing again our resistance, the middle VWAP as it stands at the moment. But with that huge sell-off and also this sell-off here, that tells me only there is not enough bulls on the market at the moment, and there is quite lots of bears out there. So you have to be mindful with those things. And when the market is telling you, hey, I'm bearish, don't go in and open up a long position. Just keep an eye on it and then trade as it comes. But yeah, we're about to test our support at $76 per barrel. Based on the previous support right here, was able to pull up from there and reverse. So if you're in for a challenge, you may want to open up a long position right here, about 70. That's where I've opened last time, 76.6, and then I was able to profit about £1,200 by the time I was up right here. Now I exit prematurely, probably around 76.28, because I've seen that resistance, and I thought we may be in for another test of our support. But then we kept uptrending, and then we met the resistance of the VWAP, and that's why, in fact, was my trading call. I mean profit call, but I never really waited long enough. Shame. But like I always preach, you guys, you should focus on consistency rather than maximizing their profits. Now, are we in for a long position right here? Because we see we can break that support of $76 per barrel, and if we are to enter right here, we may be in for a good long position. Yeah, there is a big chance of that. Cool, let me enter right here. I just increased that to about 10,000 barrels. I missed the chance. Cool, let me advance that, and then I'll, no, 15, that's too much for a cup. 14, no, come on, 12, yeah, let's do that, 12. Place this one here, and then see. We're testing our support. Testing it. Are we gonna break it, or it's gonna be a big push up from here? Let me know, what do you think? Is that gonna be a big push, or is that gonna be a break below our support? Yeah, it looks like we're breaking. Break it, baby, break it. Yep. Strong sell-off. Very strong. Cool. With that kind of signs of big sell-offs, with crude oil, it's still 0.46% up for the day, so it's been a bit bullish. Looking like maybe in for another bounce of the bottom deviation, really, but we'll never know. Unless we wait and see, of course. Cool, yeah, we're meeting some support right here. So That's where our position stands at the moment. At 76.12 is the order. Is it gonna be fulfilled? Don't know. Let me do something. I'll just put a profit here, 39. So that's gonna give us a good 2,100 pound. Cool. Very similar to the position I opened earlier. I've just opened it right here, 76.6, rather than 12, to be precise. But we're meeting some support, so it's not gonna be that easy breaking below the $76 per barrel, as it stands at the moment. But we've got to wait and see, really. Gotta wait and see. But with that being said, I think I'm gonna wrap it up for today. To be fair, a few positions, one of them was live. We made £12. I can go and buy myself cigarettes, amazing. But at the end of the day, I think we had a fantastic live trading session. Looking at the monitor, probably crude oil is looking to bounce off the bottom deviation of the VWAP and hopefully continue uptrending and fulfill my orders and make me another couple of £1,000, but we never know. So we just gotta wait and see. Thank you so much for attending this live trading session today. I'll be back on Monday with more tips and insights on crude oil and how you can maximize your profits and also be very consistent.